very urgent. Your soulmate is begging you to read this message before it's too late. Have you ever felt an unexplainable pull in your heart? A feeling that someone, somewhere, is thinking about you at this very moment? Maybe you've brushed it off as imagination. Maybe you've convinced yourself it was only wishful thinking. But what if that feeling wasn't random? What if it was a message trying to reach you? Today, you need to listen carefully, because this message has found you for a reason. The energy surrounding your life is shifting in a powerful way. Something that has remained hidden for so long is finally beginning to reveal itself. Your soulmate has been carrying emotions they could no longer keep inside. They have been searching for the courage to reach out, hoping that somehow, some way, you would receive the signs the universe has been sending. This isn't about coincidence. It's about timing. Every challenge you faced, every delay you've experienced, and every unanswered question has been preparing you for this exact moment. The connection between two souls cannot be erased by distance, silence, or even time itself. It waits patiently until both hearts are ready. Your soulmate wants you to know that they never truly forgot you. Even when life became complicated, even when responsibilities and fears stood between you, there was always a quiet part of their heart whispering your name. They tried to ignore it. They tried to move forward without looking back. But the universe has a way of bringing unfinished stories back into the light. Right now, they are realizing something that changes everything. They finally understand that no amount of success, comfort, or distraction can replace the peace they feel when they think about you. The memories they once pushed aside have returned stronger than ever, reminding them that some connections are too meaningful to lose. But here's the part you need to hear most carefully. Your soulmate is not asking you to chase them. They are asking you not to close your heart before they have the chance to speak. Life has taught both of you painful lessons. Disappointment may have built walls around your emotions. Trust may have become difficult. Yet those walls were never meant to last forever. Sometimes we believe that protecting our hearts means refusing to feel anything at all. But real protection comes from wisdom, not fear. Wisdom allows us to recognize the difference between someone who brings chaos into our lives and someone who brings peace. Your soulmate has been learning this lesson, and perhaps you have been learning it too. Think about the dreams you've had recently. Think about the moments when a familiar face suddenly crossed your mind without explanation. Think about the songs that seemed to speak directly to your heart, or the unexpected feelings that appeared when everything around you was quiet. These are often the subtle ways the universe reminds us that love is still moving behind the scenes. Your soulmate wants to tell you that they regret waiting so long. Fear convinced them that the opportunity had already passed. Doubt whispered that you would never understand. Pride told them to remain silent. But none of those voices were stronger than the truth living inside their heart. The truth is simple. They miss you. They admire your strength. They respect everything you've overcome. They know you have grown into someone wiser, kinder, and more resilient than ever before. That growth has inspired them to become a better version of themselves as well. This is why your journey has never been meaningless. Every setback has shaped your character. Every disappointment has increased your compassion. Every lonely night has prepared your heart to recognize genuine love when it finally arrives. The pain was never the destination. It was only part of the preparation. Imagine receiving a letter from someone who has carried your name in their heart for far longer than you realized. Imagine reading words filled with honesty instead of excuses, courage instead of fear, and hope instead of regret. That is the energy surrounding this moment. Your soulmate is begging you to stay open just a little longer. Not because they expect perfection, but because they finally understand the value of authenticity. They don't want a relationship built on games or confusion. They want honesty. They want healing. Most importantly, they want a future where both of you can finally stop running from what has always been meant to unite you. The universe often works in silence before it creates visible change. Seeds grow beneath the soil long before flowers appear above the ground. In the same way, your story has been growing quietly beneath the surface. What looked like waiting was actually preparation. What felt like delay was actually protection. So if you've been wondering whether your future still holds something beautiful, let this message remind you that hope is never wasted. Keep believing in your own worth. Continue becoming the person you were always meant to be. Because when two people choose growth instead of fear, love has a way of finding the path back home. And as this new chapter begins to unfold, there is one important truth you must never forget. Your soulmate's message is not only about love, it is also about your own transformation. Before two hearts can truly meet, each person must become emotionally ready to receive what they have been praying for. Perhaps there were moments when you believed you had been forgotten. Maybe you watched other people find happiness while wondering why your own story seemed delayed. But comparison has never revealed the full picture. Every soul follows a different timeline, and your journey has always been unique. Your soulmate has spent countless moments reflecting on choices they wish they could change. They have replayed conversations, remembered smiles, and wondered what might have happened if they had been brave enough to speak sooner. Those thoughts have become impossible to ignore. Instead of running away from their feelings, they are finally allowing themselves to face the truth. That truth is leading them back toward you. But before that reunion can happen, the universe is asking you to release everything that no longer serves your highest good. Let go of resentment. Let go of the fear that every ending guarantees another disappointment. Let go of the belief that you are somehow unworthy of deep and lasting love. None of those thoughts belong to your future. Your soulmate wants you to know that your kindness has never gone unnoticed. Even when they remained silent, they admired your resilience. They saw how you continued moving forward despite heartbreak, setbacks, and uncertainty. That quiet strength became one of the reasons they could never completely walk away emotionally. Sometimes the greatest love stories begin after both people have experienced enough life to truly appreciate one another. Immaturity fades. Pride softens. Expectations become realistic. Instead of searching for perfection, two people begin searching for peace. That is the kind of connection your soulmate now desires. You may soon notice unexpected signs. A familiar name may appear. A meaningful dream may return. Someone from the past may suddenly reach out, or you may feel an unusual sense of calm where anxiety once lived. Whether these moments are symbolic or simply reminders to reflect, allow them to encourage hope rather than fear. Remember that love grows strongest when it is built on honesty, patience, and mutual respect. Do not rush what is unfolding. The most meaningful relationships are rarely the fastest. They are the ones that develop through trust, understanding, and consistent effort. Your soulmate's message is simple but powerful. Please don't give up before our story has the chance to begin again. I have learned lessons I could only understand through time. I see your value now more clearly than ever before. If life gives us another opportunity, I promise to meet you with honesty instead of fear. Whether those exact words are ever spoken aloud or remain a symbolic reminder, let them inspire you to believe that healing and new beginnings are always possible. From this moment forward, choose hope over doubt. Choose confidence over insecurity. Choose gratitude over frustration. Every positive decision you make changes the energy you carry into your future. You are not being asked to wait endlessly for someone else to complete your life. You are being encouraged to continue becoming the strongest, happiest, and most authentic version of yourself. Ironically, that is often when meaningful connections appear naturally.